live. Whoever wants to join or whoever can join, feel free to do so. I didn't do on the water with the brand new Yamaha Jet Pro, and so far we are on the Yamaha Jet Blaster Pro, and I've been testing this out for a good, I would say, 15 or 20 minutes of water, and I want to be able to get back. I started to do a couple tricks in the water. I started to lift it up and stuff, and yeah, it started to chug on me. So I don't want to starve it or make it lean. So I'm just hanging out in the water right now. Brand new Jet Blaster Pro, and I have to say, this thing is a lot of fun. It is no tricks. It is no tricks, or spark, but it is something entirely different. I've got a lot of, excuse me, still getting over pretty severe sickness. I've got a lot of positives and negatives about this so far. And I don't know why this green screen keeps happening. Let me remove that. Okay. I got a lot of positives and negatives on this so far, but there is there's a lot of very big outlining issues with this ski so far. And this is mine. I bought it so I can talk shit if I want. And the biggest one I've seen so far is this poly hole right here that you're seeing. It is it's not great with the fiberglass bottom. So that's one thing I've noticed so far. If you go up in the air and you come down and it crashes hard. It feels like it is two very separate materials. And so, yeah, I don't know. In their R&D, they must have felt that. But if you're wake jumping this thing and you're flying up in the air and you're coming down hard, this thing is going to rattle your ears off. Also, these handlebars, they are way too wide. Way too wide. So I'm going to shorten these bad boys for sure. It feels like you're driving on monkey bars, like a motorcycle or something along those lines. The TR1 motor in this ski is way more responsive than the one in the 2022. I'll tell you that much. The 2022 felt a little sluggish. They must have tuned this, because all of a sudden you hit the throttle on this bad boy and it launches you. It feels like it's really tuned. It feels like it's tuned to the point where this thing, just roars something fierce. So let me check the comments here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in here. I don't know if I can see these very well, but yeah, if anybody's got any comments, hit that like button too, because I think live, this is the first person on a Jet Blaster Pro live, and first person who's not sponsored by Yamaha. So if you guys have any questions, shoot them in the comments down below, and or in the live feed here, and I'll kind of try to answer them. But I'm just gonna freestyle here for a little bit. This screen on this is an absolute beauty. Let's hit that button for the screen. Now I'm low on fuel, so this thing's screaming at me. The screen is nice to see a color. Let me see if I can get that there. So that's what the screen looks like. This thing has hit 54 miles an hour in a pretty choppy day. It doesn't look it in camera, but these little chop waves are about a foot tall, so when you're hitting these, it's smacking pretty hard. I'll start it up for a minute here. Sorry, I'm getting over a pretty bad sickness. I'll start it up. I'll move it forward for you guys too, just to see how this thing roars. And I might hit the gas, but I don't want to lose my phone. If I do, you'll be watching me underwater. So here we go. And big thing too is when you turn these handlebars, boy, this thing shoots you sideways. I went flying in the water. I am soaking wet. You probably see this here. I got the camera, but I am absolutely soaked. So I went flying in this 40-degree water. All right, let's turn it on. All right, let me hit that button. This thing's gonna drive you nuts. It's got like made a gallon of fuel. Burning with you guys, I don't know. Let's hit the gas on it. Woo-hoo! That TR1 motor fucking roars. Sorry for swearing, but whoa! Like, it is more responsive than a Sea-Doo Spark Tricks for sure, this TR1 motor. But you turn these handlebars and boy, you're going sideways. Somebody said to me that this thing like absolutely rooster tails. It does. They're not messing around. Let's trim up. Hopefully I don't lose my phone doing this. Let's go nice and slow first. So this isn't going up in the air. See that? We're already rooster tail. Oh, we're running out of. This thing is an absolute riot, but it is not. It is not a Sea-Doo Spark Tricks. It is a different kind of ski. This thing is much larger, much heavier, and it may only be 100 pounds on paper. It feels that 100 pounds for sure. And again, the other guys who have been on this, aside from you know, whatever the lighter guy is, I am not 300 pounds. You can see I'm a relatively light guy. So when this thing is moving, I'm going to be like any other guy that's of normal shape going on here. So yeah, let's hit this again. Low fuel. It's yelling at me. I don't want to get stuck out here, but yeah. Woo! Sorry for the shoddy service. Sorry for the shoddy service, guys. But I'm in Morris, Bantam. Guys. But I'm in Morris, Bantam. All right, hopefully this thing stays